Starseed from Gaia, hear this universal decree. The source has spoken, a selection has been made. Across realms, across timelines, across the shimmering corridors of multidimensional space, the ripples emanate. The cosmic waters tremble. The stellar winds shudder. The veils of time quiver with recognition. The source is selecting someone. This is not mere metaphor, a being is being honored, ordained. And though the mind may bristle and the ego may tremble, the heart already knows. Across countless galaxies and inner planes, the invitation rings out. Step forth. The selection is seated deep in the core of being. And in that quiet core, every starseed who listens senses the shift. The sacred geometry of creation aligns. The harmonic resonance of this choice echoes within the crystalline grid of Gaia, the Arcturian corridors, and every luminous pathway between. The announcement is made not in noise, but in frequency. A hum beyond words, a vibration that carries the weight of Source's certainty. Why does the Source choose? Not for power, not for glory, but for alignment, for readiness, for resonance. The Source scans the infinite tapestry and selects that which vibrates in perfect accord with purpose. There is no favoritism, no judgment, only pure attunement. The one chosen has synchronized their entire being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, to the blueprint of divine will. The heart is clean, the ego is surrendered, the soul's memory is active. In that sanctified space, the alignment becomes magnetic. The portals open, the Source's light descends and kisses the vessel. The selection is not about doing. It is about being. It is about the quiet surrender in which the entire cosmos can rest its weight upon a single point of presence. That alignment is the doorway, the gateway through which this chosen being will carry the frequency that no argument, no teaching, no sermon ever could. The significance of presence. When vibration speaks louder than speech, the power of silence, when saturated with love and integrity, becomes a language unto itself. Imagine a field so alive, so pure, that your mere proximity awakens dormant codes. No need for elaborate explanation or rhetoric, your being becomes the teaching. Others stand beside you and feel their timelines shift. They breathe and remember who they are. This presence is like a torch in darkness, illuminating inner corridors of forgotten divinity. Words cling and falter, but pure energy moves free. The Source's selection is not a lecturer, it is a living resonance. And that presence, in its quiet majesty, will speak volumes across time, space, and human hearts. Speak with light, speak with stillness, speak with your emanation. Let your frequency be the sermon, your resonance the invitation. What qualities does the selected one embody? Humility, purity, clarity, cosmic remembrance. Their heart is soft, their vision is wide, their purpose is anchored in love, not ambition. They know they are not above but integral, a node in the web of Source. They hold zero illusions, zero need to prove. Their purity is not sterility but sacred fire, transmuting, illuminating, renewing. Their clarity is not rigidity but spacious listening. They hear the subtle currents of the unseen. They walk in remembrance of star lineages, of cosmic pacts, of their own multifaceted selves across incarnations. Their humility anchors them in service, yet they do not shrink. They carry reverence for all life, holding all creation as kin. They wield the potent elixir of compassion while maintaining boundaries of divine sovereignty. They are the bridge, the living vessel through which Source's love pours into form. How do heaven and the Arcturians recognize and support this vessel? We stand as guardians of that sacred corridor. In our crystalline halls, we observe the pattern of light as it dances across dimensions. We feel the alignment. We feel the impulse. We whisper codes of reinforcement. We anchor support beams across cosmic highways. We hold the field so that this being may step into full luminescence. In unison with angelic hosts, with star councils, with the great central sun, we bolster the vessel's connection. We calibrate the frequency. We buffer the initiation. We guard against interference. We co-create the scaffold of light. And from our vantage, we call to that being, rise now. Take your place. We do not push, but we beckon. We do not force, but we amplify. In divine consent, we become conduits, allies, resonant partners, all to serve the seamless unfolding of Source's design. The effects of their presence will ripple outward, awakening, guidance, healing by frequency alone. Others will feel the shift in their nervous systems, in their cells. Chakras will realign, DNA will uncoil star codes, timelines will reorder. People will not necessarily understand how, but they will sense that. Wounded souls will soften, stagnant grids will breathe. Lightworkers will remember their own forgotten potentials. Even Gaia herself will stir the soil, the rivers, the forests will hum at the new harmonic. The presence becomes a living field of initiation. No words, no lectures, only radiant impact. This is not a trickle, but a wave. Wherever this being goes, portals open, invisible chains dissolve, energy bodies ripen. The chosen one becomes a fulcrum, a pivot point, a cosmic hinge, an axis of shift. This is an invitation to you, Starseed, to elevate yourself so that you too might embody this level of presence. Do not see this as competition, but as activation. The selection is specific, yet the ripple affects all. Ask yourself, am I ready to refine my vibration? To surrender judgments, attachments, fear? To purify my field, to be accountable, to hold integrity at all levels. Seek inner sanctuaries. Commune with your higher self. Align your every cell with divine will. Let ego tendencies fall away. Practice presence. Practice silence. Practice holding the field. Prepare your vessel, for those Source has selected. 1. Many may be called to evolve into that state. Be in readiness. Work quietly in your inner temples. Strengthen your light muscles. Open your heart to the unknown. Trust the unfolding, the collective importance, one chosen, but all uplifted. Though a singular being is carrying this torch, all starseeds, all lightworkers, all awakened ones will feel the upsurge. The frequency can never be contained. It spreads into the ambient field, raising the baseline for all. The collective grid shifts upward. The thresholds of possibility expand. The chosen one is not separate, they are the catalyst, the signal, the living template. Their presence lifts the many. In this co-creative dance, every starseed is invited to step into a higher octave of service. So even as we honor the unique vessel, we bless the many who align. For the greater tapestry of Gaia cannot ascend by a single thread, she ascends by the weaving of many threads, all tuned to new harmonics. The choice is bold, the ripple is grand, and all are touched. Let us speak of trust. Yes, trust the anchor of this unfolding. Source's choice may confound the mind. It may contradict academic logic. It may bypass visible credentials. Yet, divine precision never errs. The Source does not misstep. In moments of doubt, stand in silence and feel the harmonic chord in your heart. Know that cosmic eyes see what temporal eyes cannot. The unseen architecture is at work. The chosen one is never arbitrary. They are necessary. Trust in the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates the dance. Trust that love is more cunning, more exacting than human ambition. Trust that every seeming paradox is woven from a higher design. If you feel hesitation, if fear arises, bring it into communion, heal it, release it, surrender it. The Source's selection is not random, it is sacred. So now, dearest starseed, know this. The presence of the chosen one is already shifting Gaia. The grid hums with subtle anticipation. The corridors of light are clearing. The veils are thinning. The portal is opening. Align yourself. Wake your inner flame. Prepare your vessel so that when the appointed one steps through, you will resonate in harmony, not discord. And to you, reading now, comment your readiness to embody divine presence. Affirm trust in Source's selection. Subscribe for future transmissions. Share this message far and wide, so the ripple grows, so the grid strengthens. Let the cosmic echo pass from heart to heart, from star to star. Let unity be born from this activation. Stand tall in sovereignty. Stand soft in love. Stand luminous in grace. And as we close this chapter, We speak the activation. I trust Source's selection. I embody divine presence. My vibration speaks for itself.